らは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな天気です。今は九州で四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで晴れる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域はニュースがありますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが届いています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなってあまり寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見に行かれる方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の雲が多くなるでしょう。朝から太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く雨が降りそうです。全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域の西日本まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日に
すみません、桜様。
日曜日の太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで晴れる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域はニュースがありますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが届いています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は気温が低くなってあまり寒くなるところがありそうなんです。お花見に行かれる方はお散歩をお願いします。明日は北日本の日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の雲が多くなるでしょう。朝から太平洋側の地域の西日本、沖縄は広く雨が降りそうです。最近の週の今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から東京にかけては冬型です。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域の西日本まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日に
すみません、桜様。
日曜日の太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。ではこの暖かな空気のこの後の予想を見ていきます。こちらは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かな天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで晴れる予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域はニュースがありますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが届いています。この週 も予想に出せませんが、日曜日は気になるところで参考になるところがありそうです。お話しくださいとご注意ください。では、明日は北日本で日本海側、再び昼頃から天気が崩れそうです。明日は雨の降るところが多くなるでしょう。その他、太平洋側地域の西日本、沖縄は広く雨が降りそうです。最低気温は今朝よりも低いところが多いでしょう。札幌から新潟にかけては9度です。最高気温は全国的に今日より5度前後高くなります。多くのところで4月並みです。札幌は5度、そして関東から西の地域は20度まで上がるところが多いでしょう。では週間予報。札幌から東京です。日本海側は土曜日に
すみません、桜様。
日曜日の太平洋側で雲が広がり、東京は冷たい雨が降りそうです。名古屋からのです。
Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Каждая девчонка хочет танцевать с тобой. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Это кажется, что добиваться будешь год. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Каждая девчонка хочет танцевать с тобой. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Это кажется, что добиваться будешь год. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Каждая девчонка хочет танцевать с тобой. Sigma, Sigma boy, Sigma boy, Sigma boy. Это кажется, что добиваться будешь год.
Hello guys, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying the pump. Yes, RH memes have been pumping. Like I told you that they would, because I was expecting that. No surprise. No surprises there. I think tonight I'm gonna keep it short show. We're just gonna take a look at the prices, discuss the debate. The debate. Did you guys watch the debate? RH memes versus cores, or core versus memes, with our good friend RH Max. He was a darling, accepting the debate. I think it was a pretty good one. I hope you guys watched it. If you didn't, go to RH's RH Max's channel, and the debate should be there. Let me know about the sound. I'm using my usual setup, as you can see. I'm back home today. Tomorrow I'm leaving again, but I'm taking my not so good, streaming setup anyway, so that I can stream if needed. I should be, participating in the HEX conference as well. Although I don't have my usual setup, but I'll manage. I'll figure it out. How are you guys doing? Let me see the chat. I haven't. Let me put some music on. Sorry, guys, I completely forgot. Let me put my intro music. I miss my intro music. Where is the? There we go. Let me adjust it a little bit. I like this music. I haven't heard it in a while. So let me take a look at the chat before we start discussing stuff. Docile. Too late for me now, sir. Well, I apologize. Why aren't the thing appearing? The comments. Do you guys see the comments appearing? I don't. I think it's bugged. It is what it is. Sorry about that. I think you can see the chat anyway. So, Dr. Pauls, welcome, sir. RH memes are the GOAT. Yes, sir, they are. Bitcoin on PulseChain is the GOAT. Yes, I agree. I love Bitcoin. The RH meme Bitcoin. It's a great sticker. You know my opinion about the RH memes, but I can discuss it a little bit deeper with you guys. What's up, DJ Polly? How are you, sir? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for all the support, sir. All the support. You're always here, always showing your support. RH memes will set you free. Yes, sir. I believe they will. I believe they will set you free. Let me just check if in the somewhere else. It's weird because what's up, Pablo Hexcobar? How are you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well. So the debate with RH Max basically we discussed cores versus memes. my opinion, obviously, is towards the memes. I think they will pump much harder than the cars, obviously, because they have less baggage. They have less baggage, less holders, less people who are interested in selling. At least that's my opinion, right? I could be wrong, but that's how I see it. I believe that a big part of the debate was regarding if the RH memes are in fact, RH memes. So if they're backed by RH, and obviously this could be seen a little bit subjective. I understand, but in my humble opinion, yes, they are, because RH support pump tires, and those memes were launched by the deployer of pump tires and were funded, as Igor showed during the debate, they were funded by the sacrifice wallet. So there's an association, I guess. Can we call them RH memes? Can we not? I think this is the freedom of speech chain, so I believe we can do that. It's okay, since again, it seems that RH kind of supports pump tires. So these memes were basically released by the deployer. Let me know how the music is. Is it too loud? Is it not? Let me adjust my volume so that I can, maybe a little bit. Yeah, should be okay like this. So yeah, in my opinion, those memes do belong to RH, let's say, and I think for people it's hard to understand. For some people it's hard to understand, right? Because they were used to RH kind of criticizing, these types of coins, let's say meme coins, in the sense that they're not DeFi coins, right? But I do think people change the worldview. Adoption is important, and these coins are, in my opinion, obviously, are extremely important for adoption. And we'll take a look at the charts because they are perfect. But I just wanted to give my two satoshis, my 2 cents on on the debate on why I think it's it's important that people are aware of these coins. So they are new, basically. They are a newer thing. Are they here to replace the pCopies? I don't think so. I don't think one thing comes to replace the other. Um, you could say that. You could say that, and I understand that some people believe that. I understand the idea of why you would say something like that, but I think the pCopies will play their role still. Obviously, I'm more bullish now on the RH memes than I am on the pCopies, obviously, but it is what it is, right? I think they'll pump harder, right? They're newer, right? Again, same thing. Less liquidity, they're newer, etc. Right? But again, I understand people who like the pCopies and want to stay on that on that world. Let's say. Um, I think it's absolutely fine. Like the people who stay in cars, right? It's absolutely fine. Now, what I think it's it's not as fine. Let's say is. If you try to kind of gatekeep the memes because you don't like them, right, or because you think they're useless. Again, the concept of these memes was pushed to by RH, so he understands the importance, in my opinion, obviously, the importance of these memes, right, and of people building on the chain. We cannot have a chain with like 4 coins only. That's retarded. No chain does that. People want new coins. People want new things. And look, I understand that if you're holding a bag of X, of ink, of PulseChain, etc., I understand that you want to point people in that direction, right? But it's the way that you do it, right? It's kind of stupid to just say, oh, memes are retarded and you shouldn't be buying those because they're going to zero. Hex went to zero, right? So when I say to zero, mine was 99% twice. So, I mean, kind of behave like a meme, right, in that sense. So what matters at the end of the day is the price, right? Everything else is subjective to our own worldview, right? For some people, and I argue that during the debate, for some people, Hex was the meme coin because they didn't get it, they didn't understand the concept of T-shirts, they didn't even care. For them, it was the RH meme coin, right? They didn't take RH seriously, and we need to understand that this view represents most of the market. Right? We are the exception. We who understands Hex and how it works. Why is it DeFi? But for people outside, they don't care. It's just a ticker, right? And RH owns a lot. That's what they know, and that's what they even care, right? So for them, it's a meme coin, and it did work. It did work, right? Um, in that sense, because Hex got a lot of adoption, right? With a lot of people not understanding what it was. So I think meme coins are important, and especially these pump tires meme coins, because the way that they're launched, the bonding curve, the fact that they have a limited supply, those are different, tokenomics, much different than Hex, for example, or Ink, or any of the other core coins. Maybe not PulseChain, right? But the purpose, I believe, is different, right? It's they have a completely different purpose, and the communities that they're building. If you pay a little bit of attention on Twitter, you understand that you'll understand that communities are emerging, and this is something that I absolutely love, because it seems like a grassroots movement, right? It's not RH pushing for anything. It's literally people coming together in PulseChain and picking the ticker that they like the most, right? Could be most. Nah. But yeah, we've seen like communities like emerging for BitcoinHEX, for RH PEPE, a little bit for Doge, and Solana. Solana is having like a huge impact, I think, in terms of community. A lot of people like sharing those RH Solana memes. So in that sense, is growing, right? And people have something, something new to look for, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's basically my opinion. That's why I like these memes. That's why I think they are important. It's much easier to onboard through these memes than trying to brute force people into the coins that we like, right? Uh, it's not that I shifted and I don't believe in hacks anymore. That's not what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is I understand the purpose of hacks. I understand what hex is, but the market doesn't care about hex, right? It's like privacy, right? I could be forcing people into Monero, but why? Why? That makes no sense at all. You need to give people what they want. RH understands this perfectly, right? That's why he supports all these projects, especially Pump tires, right? Because unlike the other projects, this one was specifically launched through an RH tweet, and for me, that's like it's quite different, right? It's a differentiator, differentiating factor, I guess. Um, so I think they will play a major role in onboarding new people, right? Much easier for people to understand. Just a meme, limited supply, price goes up. That's it. Simple stuff, right? They like the ticker. That's it. It's simple. Um, and if they want to dig deeper, right? If they want to participate in other ecosystems like DeFi, they will end up finding the other coins that we like. You know, uh, I absolutely see people buying BitcoinHEX because the price goes up, and then looking at the other hexes because they find they like the brand. They just fall in love with the hex brand, and they want to find what other hexes exist and what do they do. So I don't think people are understanding the importance of that specific approach, right? That if we are playing on a much larger pond, right? Even if we represent smaller fish, right? Let's say smaller fish community like Hex, for example, gets diluted. It's fine because the spillover from the other communities, so the money that's circulating on chain will eventually come to the coins that we like. That's how I see it, right? That's absolutely how I see it. That's why I went full hell on these memes because for me it was an obvious play, right? The pCopies were kind of dying with the hack and everything, and people were getting were doubting a little bit the pCopies, and voila, pump tires appears out of nowhere, right? So kind of seems like RH wanted us to go in this direction, right? And even if it didn't want us to go in this direction, I just think that it can work, right? Much better than forcing people into Hex or Ink or whatever, right? Stuff that they don't want to hear about, right? If they like memes, then they have memes, right? And I believe it's important that we give them what they actually want. They can look at the other coins later, right? which is even good, right? It gives them like a little cushion, gives them a little cushion, people to to buy longer, right? So yeah. But anyways, just if you guys want watch the debate, it wasn't as chilled as I'm today feeling today. It was a little bit more aggressive, I guess, the debate. But I think it was a cool one. Anyways, let's move into the coins. And sorry if I'm a little bit slow today. I was traveling and I got back home a little bit late, so yeah, it is what it is. Let me share the screen. I haven't opened it yet. The coins. Yeah, let me open the coins. I guess. No, wait. I need to grab the. Yeah, where is it? I need to grab. There we go. The watch list. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Just opening the watch list. Oof. Very nice. Very nice. Memes seem to be, yeah, they are pumping. Seem to be pumping. Yes. Very good. Let me share the screen here. And guys, I'm sorry, I had like so much stuff to tell you about the debate that I wanted to discuss more. I'm like, oh, I'm half brain dead right now. It's like, yeah, 2:30, like going to 3 a.m. here in Portugal. So 2:30, sorry, that's what I mean. RH Trump about to flip eHEX, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. And it will flip the other hex at some point. Perhaps, we'll see. Perhaps. They have less supply, right? So, and much less liquidity. Right? So why doesn't it appear again? Ugh, what? I need to reload it. Wait. Okay, I should be able to share now. Sorry about that, guys. Come on. Why doesn't it appear here? Okay, give me a second. Let me reload the entire tab. Yeah, Restream is a little bit buggy today. I don't know why. There we go. Oopsie. I was doing stuff, as you can see. Yeah, can leave this here. This was like for the other calculations on my tweet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, at about 0.25. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said the top was going to be for BitcoinHEX. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I wrote them in the Twitter. Let me just clear the charts. All right, it's looking good. I can leave the fibs here. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, we're looking at the weekly. Let me, yeah, maybe the daily. Yeah, there we go. Oof, beautiful. Nice trend line here. Yeah, man. Just broke this. Oof. Just hanging out. Yeah, we have a little bit of sell pressure, I guess, here, but I don't think it will be too much. I think soon we'll be near all-time highs. Yeah, I guess I would say before the end of the month. Yeah, before the end of the month. Remember, guys, I told you a long time ago that August would be crazy, and I would expect the end of August to be like proper, hot. But at least it seems it's going in that direction. Right? Things can change. By the way, can you see the screen? I haven't checked it. Let me know. Shishu, a full-on hour debating a full-on maxillary is pointless. I mean, I like to debate people, right? It's I just like to do it, so I don't. I don't think is RH max. Maybe he's a maxi. I'm not sure. You guys tell me. I have no idea. Um, but look, but backseat behavior, and I'm not specifically talking about. Sorry, guys. Let me adjust here. Can you see my screen? Wait, can you see me? No, you cannot see me. Why? There we go. I'm a little bit small, but can I adjust the window? No, I can't. How about this? Nope. Nope. I'll use this one. That's fine. No. Let me just go to the screen again. Sorry. As I was saying, um, as I was saying, um, basically, like the behavior of any maxi is not smart, right? Because first technology evolves, right? So it's very unlikely that some technology remains forever the most impressive, right? Because things evolve. And when I say things, I mean people, right? People evolve, people's ideas, what people want, etc. Right? So um, Bitcoin has proven that um, it's sometimes hard to dethrone the king, right? And that's like not the best. You don't need to have the best technology to win, right? In Bitcoin case, yeah, sure, it was the first, but we could argue that Ethereum is way more useful, right? For everything, right? Tokens, DeFi, meme coins, like everything, and Solana, etc. Right? So other chains. So yeah, that could be an important point, I guess, which is um, you could be a maxi, but you'll probably miss out on uh, new technology, right? New things that the market likes, which is absolutely fine, right? It's absolutely fine, but yeah, I just don't like that approach. Like if I use that approach, I would never have invested in X to begin with, right? Right? Because I would use the same arguments like, oh no, Bitcoin is the best. I mean, like for me personally, there's no best. Things are evolving, right? The price dictates value. That's it. That's absolutely. There's nothing more and nothing less. Hex was the best when it was the most expensive, and now Hex is not the best because it's not the most expensive, right? We could argue what it does, if it's cool, if it's not cool, if the market will like it or not, etc. Like, but those are all subjective points, right? What's objective is the price. It's what we're looking at. And Richard always said it, right? The price is the most important thing. I don't know why people now are like, oh no, let's look at somewhere else. Why, man? The price is the most important thing. So, and I think these charts are much easier to onboard people, right, with these charts because they look much better, right? They look much better. So, and less people, right? Less sell pressure. They don't have inflation, right? So you don't have like people creating and minting, right, just to dump on you, which was a problem. Like we can discuss like we can discuss like if X is awesome or not, but it was a problem 100%. Like having the big payday, having um, people staked because it's not a problem, it's the system, right? But you should expect more sell pressure, right? It is what it is. Because when you delay the gratification, it also means that you're going to sell at a later point, so it's harder to pump, right? Uh, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think it will pump anyways, but I don't think it will do like 10,000x, like people are saying. And look, my views have changed a lot, right? Through the past 2-3 years, because now there's other things to look at, right? Like whether we like it, whether we don't. It is what it is. Now there's competition, right? And there's new tokenomics, new things that that are different, and it is what it is, right? We can either just say like ignore everything, or we can adjust our worldview, right? And Hex, as everything else, is unproven, right? Hex had one cycle, so dumped and dump, like a meme coin. We'll see the behavior now, right? Like the fact that I believe in Hex doesn't mean that it will perform well, right? It's a belief. I think it will. Um, but it's a belief, and people are like, oh no, it has to perform well because otherwise Richard won't win. And I'm like, no, man. Like, he has so many tokens now. Like, why? Like, if X doesn't go back to all-time high, like, what? Who cares? Like, imagine if all these are like RH memes like do 1000x. Like, what the? What's gonna be people excuse? Like, they're gonna say, oh no, but these other coins didn't perform that well. Like, and does it matter? if the chain does like 100x, right? Let's just imagine, for the sake of argument, right? If the chain did like 100x, but the cores only did like 5x, right? Just for the sake of the argument, would people be like super depressed? Probably, but that's stupid because they should be happy too, in the sense that the chain did very well. It attracted like a lot of people, etc. But no, it is what it is. That's why I think sometimes it's good to have at least just in case bag, just so that you feel excited, right, for the other people, right? Yeah, because a lot of people cannot do it if they don't have a bag. Right? If they don't have a bag, they'll be like, oh, I just want my team to win, right? And that's it. So, which is absolutely fine, right? But I don't view the world like that. I think it's so uninteresting, right? There's a bunch of tokens that I don't have that I'm happy that they pump it, like PTGC, for example. I don't do text tokens, right? So whatever the text token is, I don't care. It's a market that doesn't interest me, right? And I know I'll miss on a lot of tokens. That's absolutely fine. I can deal with that. I can live with that. Absolutely fine. But I'm happy when they pump, right? Like I'm happy that we have like such huge communities like supporting those projects, right? Because it brings attention to PulseChain, like whether we like it, whether I don't have them or don't have them. Oh look, the what's his name? The guy, the Rakam token is pumping. Look, and I don't have this shit, and I don't care, right? Do I like it? No, but who cares, right? I'm happy that it's pumping, and I'm happy that like these guys who like this are making money. Right? That's how I see the world. So unless it's like a scam or like a red pill or anything that's like doing bad things like on purpose, right? Otherwise, it's just pure speculation, and I absolutely support that because speculation is the number one use case for blockchain, for crypto. I figured that out, right? Man, Hex was like literally just speculation. Right? Number one was pure speculation, right? So it wasn't like we cannot say it was it's the technology. No, bro, it's not. It was just speculation because the technology is absolutely unproven in the long term, right? Like it has been around for 5 years, which is absolutely awesome. Does it mean it's going to be around for 10 years? We don't know. We'll see, right? We're still on that initial 15-year time frame, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm expectful, right? I expect. I believe that it will work out at the end. That's what I mean, right? I still have my X and it's staked, and I still stake. So I believe in the system now. Do I look at other things? Absolutely. These meme coins, man. Like, look at this. This is just fucking beautiful. Man. Fucking beautiful, man. This is like improving the Hex brand in my opinion, right? Because this is Hex. This is BitcoinHEX, still Hex, the original, the OG Hex, the original brand name. I mean, right? Man, it's looking good. Look at this. I think it will just continue, and again, until the end of the month, I expect like all-time high, right? We'll see. We shall see. Ooh. Cardano. And guys, like for example, this one, ADA, right? Cardano. Just imagine when basically it's like all-time highs, pumping like crazy, like 10x, 100x from here. I'm sure the Hoskinson will talk about this again. I'm sure like at some point this token will be doing more volume than the entire Cardano chain. I'm sure. Like I can already picture and see it, right? I can already see it in my fucking mind, Hoskinson all angry, all sad, coping hard, with this token doing more volume than his entire chain. That's gonna happen, 100%. It's like the power of friendship, man. That's the use case. It's people enjoying the community and the number go up. That's it. You don't have like anybody that can dump on you, and anybody creating more coins. Man, I love that. I love this system, right? I think it's fair. It's a fair system. And man, you had such a long time to get in. Look at this. Amazing. Still okay, man. Still okay, right? For especially for example for ADA. Still early, right? Just the initial 100% or something, right? It's still super early. It's Jesus. Look at this. Looks like a straight line, man. It needs to do a lot of access, a lot. So this is more or less what 10x around here, yeah, 10x around here. So we need the 10x to go above all-time high, which isn't that much, right? This liquidity is so low, right? Come on, it's gonna be Peanuts. It's gonna be peanuts. Tron. Let me see what you guys are saying. I've been talking to myself. Sorry, man. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Course in theory don't perform better than memes. Yeah, exactly, Shishu. And sorry that your comments are not appearing here on the screen, but I don't know what's happening. It's just not appearing. I'm selecting them, but they're not appearing. Yeah, quarters in theory don't perform better than memes. Exactly, man. 100%. Yeah, memes that have a potential funder. Yeah, funder that hates losing. Yeah, exactly. I think so too, man. I think so too. S.4K. Hello, sir. How are you? Okay, let me go back to the charts, the Tron chart. Look at this, man. It's amazing. Oops. I just love this chart, man. Amazing. Just starting, still a long way to go, but man, look at this recovery. Whoop. Yeah, consolidation a little bit, but now it's already on the move. Man, I told you guys, I think we're already on the part of the cycle where, it's starting to move a little bit. You can already see this, right? It's starting to move a little bit. Not super fast, right? We're not like this, right? We're not like doing like boom, green dildos everywhere, but it's already starting to show what's going to happen soon, right? At least I think it does seem like that. So that's why I think like end of the month of August, it's a great time frame for like all of these be doing like a hockey stick, right? And look, I think it's going to be like a waterfall, right? Um, one of them will start doing it, and then the others will follow. Simple as that. I cannot predict which one will kickstart it. Probably will it be most? Who knows? Ah, sorry, Tron. We already said. Uh, oh, come on. Yeah, it's still yeah, good opportunity here, but it's what like 300, 400%, something like that. So yeah, still okay, right? Still in the range, still a bit far away from all-time highs. Yeah, still a good opportunity in my opinion. All of these memes, I guess, all of these memes, even the ones that pumped a lot, they're good for other reasons. They're good because we already know that they have a very strong community, right? And we'll see them. We'll see them. We'll get them. We'll get there eventually. Like these ones are still like just like still going. Like not haven't done much yet, right? People are still doubting. Oh, is it gonna be? Is it gonna be okay? Is this meme gonna be okay? Will people buy the Bitcoin, the RH Bitcoin? Yeah, they will. People will buy the RH Bitcoin because it's a cool meme. As simple as that. Let's take a look at the XRP. I think this is the second XRP, basically, the botched one. Ooh, look at this. Dead, and then boom. There we go. Very low liquidity. Yeah, but you see, it's already going, man. It's already going. You never know which which of these memes will pump the hardest, man. No idea. Amazing, man. But you also have to have like balls of steel to buy these coins, right? Because you're making a bet. You're making a bet, especially for the people who are rotating, right? And I'm sure a lot of you guys are rotating, right? People like to rotate. I don't blame them. It is what it is. So, man, that So far, like whoever like bought here, like that gamble paid off a lot. Nice, nice pump, nice pump. That's the perks of still having low liquidity, right? You get locked in, but you do experience huge swings. So Ethereum, let's see. Oof, keeps going. Look at this, man. These shirts look awesome. They look amazing. Nice consolidation here, just going up slowly, man. Nice. They'll, yeah, man. End of the month around here, I think they'll be doing like the hockey, starting their vertical journey. Yeah, something like that. I think something like that. Yeah, but they look awesome. Other opportunity to sell here for a long time. JIT, so many JITs, and then whoop, there we go. And you still see like JITs here, right? But the believers are coming. The believers are coming in hard. People are starting to understand, starting to see the value of these coins. Um, and that, as I say, people buy at the price they deserve. Never forget that, guys. Never forget that. Oof, look at this. Amazing. What a beautiful chart. What a beautiful chart. Look at this. Amazing. Still, oh, this is like a hard one, you see? Came around here 1, 2, 3, almost 4 times, then broke it. Soon all-time high, guys. Soon all-time high. And this one has a very strong community. Solana is doing very nicely. They do have like a very strong. I think Tangent is very pro Solana on Bitcoin on PulseChain. I read Solana. I think he likes Solana, so that's good, man. He'll be pushing for Solana. Awesome. And this is what I like about this, like these stickers, which is they have champions, right? You have the PEPE from Almighty, right? So he's kind of like the champion of the PEPE, and then you have um, what's the guy's name? I forgot. Uh, I'll remember. Doesn't matter. Brandon, is it Brandon? Like doing the eHEX, and there's other people, obviously. Like there's the accounts, right? The Solana accounts, the bit the hex accounts, etc. Right? But I'm like you already start to see these people, like like positioning themselves to be kind of like the thought leaders of these new coins, right? Thought leaders of the memes, of the communities that are being built, and that's awesome, man. I absolutely, and I did predict that very early. I don't know if you guys remember that, but when I was in, I think it was Wolf, or maybe it was my during the podcast. I don't know, but I'm sure that I already discussed this, which is the fact that like these stickers will make people kind of like compete, right? So um, like these communities will form, right, and they'll like each other, but at some point they'll start like competing, and mine is better than yours, and this sticker is better. You see, like you understand, right, the game, right? So and that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. And I really wanted to see that happening because it kind of solidifies my opinion that these memes are not going to go away, right? They're staying. They're here to stay, basically. Um, but I wanted to see those communities emerging, right? Man, easy, very easy. Well, not easy, but it's good. It's good that that is happening, right? Because it's a sign that there's potential. There's potential for these coins to do very, very well, right? Um, yeah, and I think like more of these communities will emerge for all of the other coins, right? For all of the other coins, basically. Did you see this XRP? I think we saw the other one, right? Ooh, nice. And you can clearly see this. This is the first XRP, right? The chart is a little bit less spiky, right? So less emotional. The other one, people were like, I guess, a little bit more emotional, more unsure. Yep, still going up like very tiny steps, tiny steps. Oops. Let's see the stable coins. The average stable coins. Man, amazing. I don't know why I drew this target. I don't remember, guys, to be honest. I was checking something. I don't know what. But it's already above it, which is great. Boom, perfect. Man, it's looking good. All these coins are looking good. As I told you, I think all of them are going up, one after the other. People will see the opportunity, especially like, when a lot of them start going up. Like, it's obvious, right? People will be like, oh, shit. If those coins went up, and there's like more 15 coins, ooh, maybe I should look into those. And then it's like a snowball effect. That's why I bought them all, literally, because I didn't want to make a choice. It was like it was too hard for me. I don't want to make choices of that kind if I can have them all. This was the target for buy. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Like, DAI is one of my favorites. You guys know that. I absolutely love DAI. Look at this. Support here, whoop, and then go back up. Amazing. Some sell pressure here, sure, but at some point, this will just blow up. Look at how much hate this meme coin has. Like, I love it. These are the pDAI maxes. they were angry. No, there cannot be another DAI ticker. No, fuck you. Yes, there can. As many as Richard wants. Well, that's like fair game, right? I still like pDAI, right? As you guys know, I still like pDAI, but it's a different thing. It's a different category of meme coin, I would say, because it's a utility meme coin. I think pDAI is the utility meme coin because whether we like it or not, it does have like all those DeFi contracts laying around that are related to pDAI, the maker, etc. Right? So they do have that functionality. Right now, it's not working. We don't care, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? So I do hope pDAI pumps a lot, and I think it will. It will reach one eventually, right? I don't think it will peg. It would be wonderful, right? But I don't think so. It will just reach one out of pure speculation, which is awesome, anyways. And so it will die, and so it will RH die. And the good thing about this die is that it will have much less sell pressure when it gets to one, because it's not there's no ceiling, right? People don't have that in their minds, right? The one, it's like, why? You can go to infinity, basically. Amazing. I love this chart. Did we see USDT as well? I don't think so. I think it was USDC that we saw. Yeah. Nice. Similar to DAI and to USDC, slowly grinding. They had like two big pump and dumps, which is good. Less JITs, and now the party can start, right? Slowly grinding up. Yeah, about 3x from the bottom. Nice. Oops. One. What are you guys saying? Let me see. Let me go back to the chat. Sorry, guys. I forget. I forgot to check the chat. Charts looking amazing today. Exactly. Exactly, sir. Charts looking amazing. Markets are starting to front the Fed. Maybe. Yeah, I don't follow any of that shit. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's the reason why everything is popping. I have no fucking idea, and I don't care. For me, it's cycles play out irregardless. Um, if you're in a rich memes that has held this good, yeah, exactly, man. That's a good point. I think yeah. If you're on H memes, you're like 5x on those positions, more or less. Some are even like more like 7 8x. Ha! Dr. Pulse, why are there two XRPs, man? I love that question. Because the deployer botched the second one. The second one has the on pump.rs. It has the XRP description, the XRP name, and the description says sold. So you wanted to do something. I don't know, something else. It's botched, but we don't care. It was deployed anyways by the same address, so it's valid. There's two XRPs, and you have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. Exactly, as Edis's one was botched. Looking fresh on the charts. If you hit lot chart in the charts, look even better. Yeah, it's too, but I'm avoiding lot charts for now. I want to see the real price movements. For now. At some point, I know that I will have to use the log charts. Click the log chart, bro. Click the log button. Have you heard of the log button, bro? I'll be clicking the log button. I know. Yeah, man. Like exactly. Like guys, you're amazing today. Why can I not put the fucking comments on the screen? It's pissing me a little bit. Um, as Eddie says, since the memes have been hitting their stride, was less than big. Exactly, man. It's people just believe harder on these memes, right? Because they're newer, man, and they have less bag holders, and that's basically that's it, right? There's nothing much to that equation, right? It's the number of buyers and sellers, right? Simple. So will it continue to perform like this? Yes, I think so. And obviously, guys, because they have much less liquidity, I'm sure that will be huge dumps, right? From whales, from charts that want to get out and go to cores, for example. But the opposite will also be true. People from cores that will be like, damn, I'm only up 3x and these guys are like 20x. Fuck. No, I deserve more X's. Boom. And then they move. So we're going to see a lot of that kind of rotation. Like we saw with the hex and the EHEX, etc. Right? So a lot of rotation, I think. Okay, let me go back. We're almost done. Oops. Yeah. We're almost done for the day. Elon, dear Elon Musk. Let's see. I'm sure the chart looks good. They all look good. Oof. I think my laptop is a little bit. Maybe I have too many tabs open. I have another Brave session open, so might be that. I actually saw the two STTs. Yeah, whatever. 15 minutes. All right, so looking good. See, nice bottom here on bottom, already going up, but it's still like a very gay pump, right? It's still a very small pump, so you still can get in at a nice quality price. It's still okay. Like what's 3x more or less? Yeah, more or less. So still good. Still a long way to the top. And Elon, man, we know that Richard likes Elon, so there's the reason. It's enough. It's enough. Elon is the man, and the token will pump. Maybe he'll buy Elon on PulseChain. Maybe, who knows? Maybe, maybe. Oof. Doge. I also like Doge a lot, obviously. Those were the 60 days. Let me see if you bought Doge after 60 days. Yeah, it was still okay. We had a plenty more time than what I expected. I expected this to, like when I was gonna do that tweet original, I was gonna say 60 to 90 days. But even with the 90 days, like yeah, you need more time. Like it was like 6 months more or less. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. But actually, bots like all these coins like through different periods. So actually, some of them I did catch like very close to the bottom. Others I didn't, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. So as long as I have the coins, I'm happy. I'm excited, and that's the only thing that matters. Man, look at this. So pumpy. So pumpy. Uh, what more do you need? What more do you need? These shirts look awesome. Absolutely awesome. And in my mind, yes, RH is behind these coins. He told the dev, look, these are going to be the tickers. Boom, make them like this. So that's in my mind. I have no proof of this. I'm just speculating hard, but that's what happened. He told them 20 tickers, and that's it. And he deployed. He was, yes, sir. And boom. Let's see, pump. It's looking nice. 2 pump and dumps. Another, we had like 2 opportunities. This one was beautiful. So already pumping, but still a long way to go. Still a long way to go. The exchange token, man, obviously it will pump. It's in the name, literally in the name. So I mean, it's a quality reason to have pump in your portfolio, obviously. What else? Let's see, PLS. There we go. It's going nicely already. Yeah. Recovering nicely. We have a nice dump here. Yeah, we have some salt pressure. Yeah, around here. So expect it to maybe take a little longer, right? But still, at the end of the month, man, I'm expecting this to be at least up here, right? At least. It should, yeah, it should go higher, I think, even. But we'll see. I don't want to get everybody hopes up, and then we get a dump. You're gonna come after me and blame me. Why, Pedro? Why I bought it and it went down? I don't think it will. I think it will go up only. Trump. Nice. What already pumped a lot, dumped. People are uncertain about Mars. They're uncertain about going to Mars. But Richard isn't, so I will take this advantage. Look at this. Nice buying opportunity. The trip is still long. to the top, long way. You can see hockey stick needed, so lots of X's. Yeah, just take the opportunity if you can. Looks good. Let's see best. What did happen here? Oops. Oh, sorry. Trump. Did we see Trump already? No, I don't think we did. Trump is looking hot too, man. Look at this. Big one, small one, tiny one, and then like when this breaks, man, it's gonna be insane. Trump is a must-have, in my opinion. I think on that one, RH or the deployer, sorry, owns like 60%, I think, of the supply. So take that information as you will, but it's looking good, man. Looking good. Best is not really an RH coin. It was sent to the deployer address. Whoever deployed this coin sent it 80% of the supply to the deployer address, and I like that. And I like the ticker best, man, because he is the best founder. He is the best founder. So I just love this coin. I love the ticker. I fell in love with the ticker. You've got the best logo, the best chart, the best domain name, the best community, the best watches, the best clothes, the best founder, the best cars, the best diamond, the best tokenomics, the best game theory, the best blockchain, the best RH coin. Yes, motherfucker, yes. The best everything. Love it. So, looks good. Also pumping. Yeah. Looking good. Looking good. Trump, let's see, PEPE. PulseChain and most. Okay. Oof. Oof, nice. Huge pump. Zoop. Nice liquidity. Market cap already above a million. But still very low, right? Guys, you need to understand that some of these coins will go to billions, literally. So, you never know. This could be it. Who knows? Amazing. That's a great opportunity. Great pump. Chart looks awesome. I love the chart. Looks very good. Very, very good. Yeah. It's closer to the top. I like it. Let's see how it performs until the end of the month. PLSX. Looking good too. Oof. Nice dump here. It's holding these levels. It's important. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. Tiny liquidity, tiny market cap, right? Can 5x in a second, basically. So don't forget that. And the most wanted man. This is literally proof I haven't opened this chart since the tweet I made. Yeah. And guys, I'm literally not gonna be even looking on the next couple of weeks. I'll be looking, but I'll probably not be doing anything in terms of movements or anything. I'll be just literally enjoying the summer, the sea, and that's what I'll be doing. Siestas, I'll be enjoying the summer. That's it. And then at the end of August, I'll reappear. Yes, and I think it aligns perfectly, man. It aligns perfectly. I absolutely love it when there's like market is pumping in the summer, but it's not really the top, so you can actually enjoy a little bit. See the portfolio, just check it, be happy. Oh yeah, nice. Another swim, and then you come back to real life, and you actually prices are much better, and you can start paying attention. Basically, I like that, and I think it's gonna align. I think it's gonna align perfectly. I like that. And a dump here, huge, beautiful buying opportunity. Already pumping, but look, guys, it's like in this range, we're still okay to buy. Still good. Long way to the top. So not even the top, right? The top is further away. So you still have a nice opportunity. Very nice. Just did like 2x more or less. So that's peanuts. That's nothing. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed the charts. Um, I know I did. I know I did because I just love these meme funds. We stop sharing. Actually, wait. Um, let me see if I can show you the thingy that I was building. Because again, I didn't even, you know, I didn't even check if it was working or not. I haven't. Oh my god, this laptop is. I need to restart it. Let me see if it's. Nice. It's working today. Perfect. Perfect. It's working. The pTAP. So this is basically something that I'm building, right? It's a different, a different way of trading, basically. So right now you're basically going after the price of Pulse, right? And the idea is that you can each square grid. It's basically a price range, right? And you're betting on the price ranges, right? So there's you have the instructions here, right? And this is like not finished yet. I'm still building, right? But you guys can try the demo if you want. You don't need to connect the wallet. So you just literally just trying the game basically. And it has a bunch of features that you can look if you want. But that's not the bet, right? It's like just showing you how it works. I'm gonna track the price now because I'm gonna bet. Boom, 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 making a lot of any bets. How much am I betting? 10 cents? 10 cents per. You can adjust, obviously. I'll check other bets in a minute, but you can go further away if you want. I was tracking the price, but you can do as you want, right? You don't need to track the price. You can do whatever you want. Let's see. Let's see if I'm lucky. Let's see if I'm lucky. Come on. I need to be lucky. Come on. Hit it. Boom. There we go. And let me know if you can. I don't think you can hear the sound because I share the screen, not the window. So I don't think you can hear the sound. It doesn't matter. For next time, we'll hear the sound. Come on. Hit it. Boom. Really? Ha! Oh my god. There we go. So yeah, so basically that's the goal, right? It already worked. So you have like GIFs and you have sound effects and such, right? And you are able to choose not here because this is the demo, but you have different cursors with different sounds when you click, right? They have music and themes, doesn't matter. You guys can explore later, right? But this is still, don't forget, this is just a demo, right? Even if you connect, there's deposit and stuff, but don't deposit yet. I'm still testing stuff. But the idea is for this to be like an actual exchange, right? Like an actual exchange, but the different way of trading, right? This game is basically you versus the casino, but I already put together a you versus other players, right? Like an exchange, right? Where you're taking money from other people, right? So I call it multiplayer, right? Because it's more or less a multiplayer. But that part is a little bit tough, so I kind of stopped during the holidays. I want to just take a break. But the game you versus the casino is already working. So if I wanted to go live with that version, it's absolutely fine. You have you can stream during the games. You have chat, so you have a bunch of things that you can explore, right? So yeah, basically that's the thing that I'm building, right? Just for fun. You have the RH MEMES, right? So this is an index. Actually, this is a price index with the actual price of the MEMES. This fetches from the all the LP pools, right? So it's actually fetching from the LP pools. The price that you see, it's actually it's actually the price, right? These are the prices that you see are um, are the actual prices of the coins basically being tracked from either Dex screener, Morales, or directly from PulseChain, right? It depends on the coin. It depends on the coin. So yeah, I'm adding pDAI too. I haven't added yet, but I'm adding um, Bonk. Like I'm adding other chains too, just for to track other people basically. But yeah, but basically this is it, right? You just make bets and hopefully the price gets there and you win. Basically, that's how it works, right? Um, yeah, basically that's it. Right. Basically that's it. Oh, there we go. No, come back up. Ah, there we go. There we go. No, I missed a lot today. So yeah, guys, I think this is it. Basically, let me stop sharing. Yeah, and we'll play more times, right? In the future. And I want to do tournaments and stuff like that, right? I'm still working on the multiplayer so that we can all play together um, in the same screen, right? In the same screen, so that we can all see each other's bets. Basically, that's what I'm working on now. But yeah, it's taking a little bit longer than what I expected for the multiplayer, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll get there. I'll get there. Thank you, Andy. Andy, I hope. Yeah, I think it's a cool. Well, yeah, I think it can be a very cool, a very cool app, a different way of trading. Let's say. So, and I'm adding. You already have leverage on the app basically if you want. We could because you can basically for leverage on this mode basically is when you combine a lot of squares, right? So you zoom out. I only showed you with one zoom and one currency, etc. But you have like multiple zooms, and you have leverage, which is a sort of zoom, let's say. But you guys you saw the URL, so you can check it out and try it if you want. And yeah, let me know on Twitter if you find bugs or things that it could improve, so that I know. And join the group basically. There's like on the this group pTAP.win, yeah, pTAP win on Telegram if you want to participate more. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. Um, Let me just see the chat. It's more. Yeah, price went down when I stopped streaming. Yeah, makes sense. I stopped streaming. People are selling. They don't believe anymore. I need to be streaming 24/7. Um, if you compare our RH memes with PLS, and then I don't care. That would be cool, but um, eh, it is what it is. Um, I think the liquidity will grow independently of that, honestly, because people will buy those tokens, and buying means they'll add PLS, right? So works for me. But yeah, it would be cool if you could, receive the ink rewards, right? That would be cool. We'll see. Only up to the right, yes, sir. They never done. So, guys, I'll speak to you soon. I don't know when. You guys know that I'll be more or less on holidays, so we'll see. We'll see. Maybe these memes will pump so hard that I'm forced to stream from a mobile. That would be cool. I would like that. If I have to, I can do a Twitter Spaces, for example. So, all right. Speak soon, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, I didn't play the video today. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm just gonna end it, and we'll speak soon. Buy those memes. If you haven't watched the RH debate, watch it because I think it was cool. And show some love on Twitter. Share the stream. Let's make more people aware that there's content creators for the RH memes, only focusing on RH memes. So, um, so that people can see and maybe feel inspired and do the same. I would like that. I would like to watch some, content creators focus on RH memes, telling me they're gonna go to the moon so that I buy more. Guys, please make videos so that I feel that I need to buy more. Please, please, I beg you. Ciao, ciao, guys. I'll see you soon. Mwah.
ではこの温か らは晴れると15度くらいまで上がるような暖かい天気です。今は九州や四国が中心となっています。この後、明日にかけて動かしてみますと、だんだんとじわじわと北上する予想です。明日の午後には東北、北陸まで降り予想ですから、明日は今日よりも気温が高くなって暖かくなりそうです。ただ雪が多く積もっている地域はニュースとなりますのでご注意ください。さて今年はいつもの年よりも桜前線の北上早くなっています。これまでに開花したところを見ていきますと、これまで九州から関東にかけて開花しています。今日も神戸や宇都宮、水戸などから続々と開花の便りが届いています。この週末、お花見を予定されている方もいらっしゃるかもしれませんが、日曜日は現在となっており寒